More fun together. Available on Amazon. Terms and conditions apply.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
We have an accident on Highway 61 northbound at County Road E that's blocking the right lane. Highway 212 sluggish with construction eastbound from Highway 5 to Prairie Center. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Luther Brookdale Mazda.
Up to $2,500 Luther State Fair bonus cash. Luther Brookdale Mazda. 0% APR up to 60 months on qualifying new Mazdas. Luther Brookdale Mazda. Midwest's largest volume Mazda dealer. 5 years running. Luther Brookdale Mazda. See dealer for details. The only thing we overlook is $694.
Get fired up, y'all. Season 2 of Good Game with Sarah Spain is underway. And we just welcomed one of my favorite people, an incomparable soccer icon, Megan Rapinoe, to the show. Take a listen.
Sue and I were riding the Lime bikes the other day, and we're like, whee! This is unbelievable. People ride bikes because it's fun.
We've got more incredible guests like Megan in store, plus news of the day and more. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Good Game with Sarah Spain, and listen now.
You can do more than listen on KDWB. You can watch the Dave Ryan Show. Just go to YouTube and search Dave Ryan TV.
You can watch right now, Dave Ryan TV, DRTV on YouTube. Check it out. We were talking to Janae a little while ago. It was really interesting. If you're a mom or a dad, you got little kids, or you've ever had kids, you'll know what I'm talking about. Birthday party, here comes all the kids in, and their parents are happy, and they're whatever. They bring presents, and they all bring so you end up with 15 presents.
Mm-hmm.
Janae is like, we need to normalize no presents at birthday parties because, and I totally see your point, the kids end up with $15, $30 presents. And they open them and they move on to the next one. And some of them never get opened or they get played with one time. Everybody's out $30, which most people can spring for $30 a few times a year. But then you've got all these toys that the kids don't really appreciate. So she says, let's normalize maybe putting on the invitation, no presents.
Mm-hmm.
Dan is on the phone. What did you want to say about this?
A couple things. First thing, picking out the gift is super important to the kid going to the party. My kids are it takes them an hour in the aisles of Target. And then the second thing was, when my kids have parties, we put everything up in the closet and then slowly open them throughout the year. Otherwise, they just get opened and trashed and lost, whatever.
And forgotten. Yeah, I think it's really true and that's a decent idea. And I think a lot of parents are onto that one to just let them open them hey, next Tuesday after school, if you eat your dinner or whatever, then we'll open up another present. Because I just don't think you want to give them all those toys all at once. We got a ton of text messages.
Lots of text messages.
Thanks, moms and dads.
Yes. Okay, so this text says, we do yes days for birthdays. We are building experiences instead of gifts. With family, we do dinner and dessert. And I feel like a yes day is if your kid says, can we go to the zoo? You say yes.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And so you just do what your kid wants to do for the day and call it a yes day.
Okay.
My nieces and nephews have everything they want and need. So I just give them money as gifts now. Kids these days love money. Apparently.
Do they? Like a 4-year-old? Does a 4-year-old love money?
Love money, right. When kids are so little, opening the gifts is the joy, not the actual gifts. Small trinkets are fine, or recycled gifts from the gift giver's home is perfect. It's the opening that is the joy.
I think that's kind of true when they're tearing open the little, little piggy bank that you got in the dollar spot over at Target.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then go, wow, and then just throw it on the ground.
Yep.
That's how they always do. Ask the kids to bring gifts for the animals at your local shelter, and then your kid can still open them and can feel great about going to donate it all.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's kind of boring.
I'm
glad we agree.
I'm glad you're honest. It's kind of boring.
You have to be.
Well, okay, this is another one that's kind of about donating. We have our girls go through their toys for the birthday fairy to pick up and give to kids turning the age they turned last year. The birthday fairy replaces each toy with a balloon, and we fill their bedroom with balloons while they're sleeping the night before their birthday. And we'll do this on Christmas Eve as well for Santa to pick up when he brings their presents.
Aw, I don't think the birthday fairy ever visited me when I was little.
No.
Well, he wasn't coming to Fond du Lac.
That's true.
That's true. No thanks.
Scared.
I kind of like going back to the text about building memories and yes days. I think it's cool, but at a certain age, because 5 years old, I don't think I'm going to remember going to, Disney or something like that.
Well, you're right. You won't remember that. We took our kids to Disney. They were 2 or 3 years old the first time. They don't remember it, but we did.
Right.
True.
And they are definitely joyful. They go on the spinning teacups and they meet Goofy and Minnie Mouse. they don't remember it, but they're joyful.
Yeah.
And you remember it. So that's not a bad thing.
The idea of a yes day would really work if you're like turning 8 and up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to be a certain age.
Because like if you're 7, you're just going to have a good time doing whatever.
Somebody says, well, what's the part of a point of a party if there's no gifts? Well, I think that's if you have a theme of a party, they all just play. I mean, if they're little kids, they all just love playing together.
Spending time with each other. That's the point of it. Because that's like what I said earlier is that I've been to a handful of birthday parties where they don't even open the gifts there.
Yeah, we didn't do that either.
So that wasn't the point of the party. It was to eat cake and be with your friends and then like play.
Get a bounce house.
Yeah, exactly.
If you got room in it for a bounce house. Allison took her girls. I asked her where they took. I couldn't remember. It was last weekend. Mills House, MILZ house in Egan.
Ooh.
And it's all just a bunch of slides and swings and basketball hoops. And
Fun.
The kids loved it. 2 hours there was plenty, plenty. So just a suggestion. Or, just do something around the house. What do you think? People say, well, don't have them make a donation. Well, it's kind of boring. Here's a text message that says, my son is 6 right now, and I've always put no gifts necessary on all the invitations. I think that's great, but I would say no gifts, period. But then again, I don't know. They want gifts. It's part of childhood.
Personally, when I am invited to a kid's birthday party, I always get them bubble bath and then a bath toy.
Because they stink?
Yeah, because 1, they stink. 2, it's still a toy because they get a bath toy to play with in the bathtub. But it's also like, here's something you'll actually use, and it will make bath time like a game. It'll make it fun because now there's bubbles in your bath.
Kids love bubble baths.
Right.
I love bubble baths.
Like, here's a Barbie, and here's like one that you can throw into this box with all the other things. Like, I don't know, I try to get something practical. Oh, that's just me.
Thanks for all the thoughts on that. I appreciate it. Thank you, Janae. It is Friday. Hope you're in a good mood already. But if you're not, Vaunt is here to put you in a better mood with Vaunt's Feel Good Friday. What's on your mind?
I feel like this thing's only happen in movies. This woman went to the beach and she lost her wedding and engagement rings. And so you're thinking, how? So she took them off, her wedding, her engagement ring and the band, to put on sunscreen. And naturally, she forgot all about them. So the next day, she went back to the beach. And this happened in Jersey, by the way. So shout out my home state. She went back with a guy with a metal detector because she was like, I'm finding both of these rings. Nothing. She didn't find anything. The dude was on the beach literally for maybe like 5 hours. And then, just like in a movie, a couple days went by and there was a storm. There was literally pummeling rain, is what I was told. High winds. So obviously, you're thinking, well, my rings are gone forever. My husband's going to be so upset. What are the odds? It's really an act of God. A couple days goes by. This woman kind of gave up on her rings, and this guy on the beach finds one of the rings. And I guess he heard about it or maybe turned it back into a lifeguard or something. So they were like, okay, we found one. I think there's hope. So they naturally went back on the beach. I think the guy with the metal detector all across the beach, searching high and low for that second ring. And what is the act of God that they find the second ring on the beach? That doesn't happen in real life for 2 reasons. One, because if I find a ring on the beach, I'm going to be like finders keepers, losers weepers.
No, you're not. Don't say that.
What?
Not
all the people out there with their metal detectors?
People definitely would. I wouldn't do with a ring because I don't know what I'm going to do with the ring. If I found cash on the beach, maybe. But I'm just saying there's not honest people in the world that would find like a wedding ring and give it back. And 2, because just what are the odds that somebody was on the beach with a metal detector, couldn't find it. Then a storm, like I would have just gave up. I would have been like, it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But because of God, and I guess this woman's determination, the woman that lost the rings, she found both of them and they returned safely back to her, which is so great. I'm so happy for her.
That's so nice. And
well, good, because you lose something like that, you think you're never going to see it again.
I know.
I love these stories about like they'll find a class ring somewhere, like in a farmer's field or something, and somebody be like, "Look at this! It's from the class of 1956." And they'll look at the initials in the school, and they'll figure out that it was like Donna Johnson's class ring. And they'll find Donna all these years later, and she's still alive. And there's her class ring.
They'll find like love letters, and they'll be like, "Oh, I got to reunite. These people were so in love. I read this love letter," and you find the people, and they're like, "Oh, I hate that guy. Yeah, Craig. Never want to talk to him again."
Don't take it there. Keep it happy. Thank you, Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking at the pictures of the 2 rings. To be honest, they're kind of ugly, but they are expensive apparently. So good for her for getting them back.
Wedding rings makes sense.
Happy 11th birthday, Annabelle. Love, Mom. And thanks for listening to KDWB. You share a birthday with Jennifer Lawrence, who is 35 today. Joe Jonas, believe it or not, is 36 today. Ben Affleck is 53. I think he's older than that, but that's what he's claiming to be, is 53 years old. You know, Ben Affleck is 6'4".
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, found that out yesterday.
I realize Ben Affleck's probably not the best dude in the world, but I think that dude is fine.
Well, you're not the only one.
Fine.
You're not alone.
Yeah, I was gonna say he is good looking.
He is.
All right. It is KDWB. Let's do the dirt. And then we're going to get right into No Phone Screener Friday. So we're like, oh, this is the week I want to be on No Phone Screener Friday. We'll do that coming up in a few minutes.
Dave Ryan Show, 101.3 KDWB.
Taylor Swift was not the bear in Happy Gilmore. I believed it for a hot minute because there's a scene in Happy Gilmore 2 where Travis Kelce is strapped to a pole, and then Bad Bunny, who plays the caddy and steals the show, by the way, he doesn't like Travis Kelce's character. He's a waiter, I believe. And so he covers him with honey. Then a bear comes up and mauls Travis Kelce. The rumor is that's her in the bear suit.
We'll send it to each other and be like, hey, did you hear I was the bear in there? He's like, yeah, you hear we bought a house in Lake Como? Like,
yeah, right?
We're just sort of like, at this point, we're just like, of course they think I'm inside of a bear costume. Like, I'm honored to be thought of in that context.
All right. So there's a lot going on with Kelly Clarkson. Obviously, her ex-husband has passed away recently. But now there is more being revealed as to why she had postponed and had a meltdown regarding her Las Vegas residency. So it wasn't just like her ex's health. It was the fact that she felt very betrayed because her former assistant had moved in with her ex-husband.
I heard that. So that was her former best friend moving in with her ex-husband.
Yeah. So
wow.
An insider says that someone Kelly trusted had crossed the line, and that betrayal played a major part in her emotional breakdown. And I mean, I don't think that Kelly would be in her ex-husband's obituary. That makes sense that she probably wouldn't be, you know?
Yeah.
But in the obituary, the new girlfriend, whatever she was, former assistant, she was described as Brandon's beautiful and loving partner in life and business. So it does feel like some sketchy things happened there. And I mean, how did they meet? They met through Kelly.
Yeah.
So at what point did that relationship start?
Right.
So I'm sure Kelly
Definitely
found out
overlap.
more info. And then, but at the same time, he's dying.
Yeah.
So she's not going to be like, I hate you. You're my kid's father. I have to like be civil with this situation.
Yeah, definitely layered situation there. Going back to Taylor Swift and her podcast, I have about 20 minutes left that I have to listen to. Apparently, according to YouTube reports, on Wednesday night, the podcast peaked at 1.3 million simultaneous viewers. And since then, it has had 13 million views worldwide, which is so many. That's a lot. That is a lot of views. I guess I am one of the views. And the last time we had like a skyrocket event like that was for a Joe Rogan podcast, where that peaked with 800,000. So 1.3 versus 800,000. People clamor to listen to Taylor Swift and to watch her. I haven't watched the YouTube part of it. I've just listened to it on the iHeartRadio app, which is free for anyone. And I personally don't care for the interview much. I don't think it's a great interview, but I will finish it. I'm going to begrudgingly
I think you keep
finish.
saying though interview, and it's there's a difference between an interview and a podcast, in my opinion. A podcast is like people just chatting.
Right.
An interview, like I wasn't expecting her to be interviewed and get all this like worldly information from her. I was expecting them to give us a few details about this and that. I knew they talked mostly about her music. And that's, I mean, what I've heard, it was a lot about of that. So I wasn't expecting like an interview form podcast from them.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of podcasts are. They're just kind of like people chatting informally. But I think that sometimes we put a standard on it, like me being a radio guy. We don't just sit around and chat. We do on the Minnesota Goodbye. We do a little more chatting then. But we kind of like, you know, when you're doing an interview, you ask questions and then you respond and then you let them respond.
See, I think even beyond an interview, though, I think that's what you do in a conversation. And the podcast doesn't feel like a conversation to me. It feels like Taylor Swift has a plan of what she's going to say, and she says it, and the two Kelce brothers just interrupt and go, oh, the whole time. So I'm going to finish it, though. I just wish it was a little bit, more streamlined, but I think that's coming from radio people.
Somebody said that it sounded like Beavis and Butthead did the interview.
See, and I think that I find them both very sweet. So I think everyone thinks differently of them, but I think that they're good humans and they're sweet. And just because they sound like bros doesn't mean that they're not like good people.
Well, you're kind too. I think you're the kindest one of us on the show.
I also didn't say that they're bad people.
No, you said they're bad people.
No, but I think that
No, I
like you
didn't,
guys have
Dave.
preconceived notions that they're like these douchey bros, and it's like, yeah, they are, but like they're also good people.
I'm sure they're good people. I just, it's my ears are bleeding listening to. No one say anything. And just it's because they keep interrupting her. And I am just interrupting her to say nothing. I'm just like, gosh, I want you to let her speak.
Right. It's like we don't want to hear you. We want to hear Taylor. Exactly.
Pete Davidson was on The Breakfast Club, which is a hip hop radio show. And he was talking about how he is embarrassed about being sexualized in the media.
Now it's starting to change a little bit, but no one talked about any work I was doing. That hurt. It's embarrassing because, first of all, it's Hollywood. Everybody, everyone.
Yeah.
Everybody's dating everybody. Why are they focusing on me? It's because I'm not Glenn Powell handsome. I'm just this dude that tells jokes that is a drug addict. That stuff affects relationships. Like, it was embarrassing.
Where did that start? Like, who started that rumor?
I think it was like the New York Times or something. When I started dating someone they considered out of my league, they were like, this guy must have big energy. And then someone confirmed it.
And someone is Ariana Grande, right? Is that a rumor or is it confirmed?
I think so, yeah. But I've heard him say bigger than a breadstick, smaller than a compact car.
Who said that?
He did.
He said that?
He said that, yeah, because somebody's like, well, how? What are we talking about here? Bigger than a breadstick, smaller than a compact car, which was pretty funny because it's a wide range.
It is.
Yeah.
That is a wide range.
Right, an Olive Garden breadstick? Like, you got to clarify.
Yeah, which ones are we talking about? Fazoli's? Oh,
Yeah, you got to clarify.
Fazoli's.
Next time I'm in a parking ramp, I'm going to go to that little compact car section with a tape measure and be like, wow.
Okay, good idea. That is The Dirt, brought to you by 612 Injured, Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law. One of our favorite parts of the week is starting right now. No Phone Screener Friday. You will call the radio station, and this sounded like a bad idea when we came up with this a year or so ago. It's like, this is a bad idea, Dave, but we did it anyway, and it's always kind of fun. You get on the radio, you will call a radio station. We don't answer it in advance. We answer you live on the radio, and then you get to talk about whatever you want. You can ask questions. You can do whatever you want. There's a couple of things that you can't do, and that is plug an event. You can't give a shout out. We do shout outs later. And you got to be at least 16 years old. So if you're having a yard sale this weekend, you cannot shout out your yard sale.
Nope.
You cannot shout out like a community theater production. And you got to be at least 16 years old. If any of those rules are violated, you'll hear this sound and immediately be disconnected.
Or ejected. Or both.
Did you hear about the person who was like, they got ejected from an F-16 airplane?
I did.
What?
But
This is okay. So like if you go see the Air Force Thunderbirds, the Navy Blue Angels, they fly in these like amazing performance jets, like fighter jets. So they took somebody up for a ride. They're sitting there on the tarmac about to take off. The dummy in the back seat says, "What does this do?" They pulled the ejection handle, which shoots you straight up on a rocket
like a cartoon.
and lowers you down on a parachute. And you pull like 45 G's or something horrible like that. But yeah, I got audio. I'll play that a little bit later. All right, what do we want to talk about here? Let's go to the phone. No Phone Screener Friday, 651-989 KDWB. You are up first on KDWB. You're on the air. What's your name?
Awesome. Hi, this is Ashley from Wisconsin.
Hi, Ashley.
So we were talking about cheese curds on the radio earlier this week.
We were.
Since I'm from Wisconsin, I need to set the record straight on where everybody can get the best, most authentic cheese curds.
Okay.
So there's a little town south of Hudson called Ellsworth.
Yeah, Ellsworth, of course.
Yeah. Right? Okay, everyone knows Ellsworth. Ellsworth has the Co-op Creamery. And you can scratch a lot of itches there because they do fresh fried curds in the food truck all summer long.
Oh, yeah.
Into the beginning of fall at the Co-op. But they also have fresh made bake and bake pizzas at the Co-op. And also ice cream, all fresh at the Co-op. So you guys should definitely jump over the river, check out the Ellsworth Co-op Creamery, and get the best cheese curd you're ever going to
You know what? I appreciate this because you're right. Ellsworth is kind of like the cheese capital of Wisconsin, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Good.
And then also, for just on the food thing, if you guys want to treat yourselves to an amazing burger, check out Wanderoo's in Amory. It's an old schoolhouse converted to a basement bar and grill, and they have burgers that will blow your mind.
What's it called again?
Wanderoo's.
Wanderoo's in Amory,
Wisconsin.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Ashley. We
Big
appreciate
Wisconsin
that.
fan.
KDWB, you're on No Phone Screener Friday. What's your name?
I'm Tyler. I just have a question. How long has KDWB been a radio station?
1959.
Woo!
1959.
And you've been here all of those
the
years,
entire
Dave,
time.
since
Yes.
1959.
I remember President Eisenhower was here when we signed on the radio station.
Yeah. Do you remember when Hawaii became a state?
I sure do. Yeah, we call it the Aloha State.
Yeah.
That was actually my idea.
It was?
Yeah, it was my idea to call Hawaii the Aloha State. KDWB, you are on the radio. What's your name?
Good morning. My name is Allie.
Hi, Allie. What's up?
I've called in about this before, but this is before Vaunt and Bailey joined. So, Vaunt and Bailey, I have a question for you, and that is, when you are getting into the shower, which side do you get in on? The front of the shower where the shower head is, or the correct side, the back of the shower?
So when you pull the shower curtain open, do you enter from the back side or underneath the nozzle? Bailey?
I enter from underneath the nozzle. So first I turn on the shower and then I let it heat up and then put my hand in. If it's good, I enter in on the nozzle side, not on the back end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't like to get wet immediately. So I pull the curtain and I enter from the back end. And then I ease my way into getting wet. Can you hear me?
That's weird.
And what about you?
On the back. You got it. You can't get in right underneath the water.
Why not?
It's a shock. It's
The
a
whole
shock.
point is that you're going to take a shower.
It's like diving in too fast.
Yeah, you dip your toes in first.
Right,
you don't
exactly,
just cannonball.
That's why you let the water heat up first.
Okay.
Jeez.
KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. You're on the radio. What's your name?
Hey guys, Uriel here again.
Hello.
Uriel.
Happy Friday. Wanted to say happy late birthday to Vaughn.
Hey, thank you, Uriel.
You know, I gotta ask if you could play Amy Bobby for him.
For me, you're going to play Amy Bobby.
Yeah.
Because that's all I've been wanting all
Uriel
week.
loves Amy Bobby.
That's super easy to do because I always keep her at arm's reach. Here we go. We fast forward to the good part.
Come, I don't care. Now make my money. Party till I die with my chin up high. 4, 5. Twerk like it's my last day on this earth. Let the dollar make a work. People always hating, but the more they hate, the more I work.
I love that.
You feel better now?
I love that he said, can you play that for Vaunt?
All right. Thank you very much. KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. What is your name?
Suzanne, good morning.
Hi, Suzanne. What's up?
Well, first and most importantly, obviously, happy birthday month to Vaughn.
Thank you, Suzanne. Most importantly.
Most importantly, of course. And then I don't expect you to remember because I know you guys talk to a lot of people. But at the beginning of the summer, I had called and I had asked what small town festival or what fair that you were looking forward to this summer. And so we had chatted a little bit about that. And I had shared that the one I was going to be excited about was called Pickle Fest.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yes. So I was actually calling to let you guys know that that's this weekend.
Oh, where? What town?
That is in Boyceville, Wisconsin.
How far away is Boyceville?
I work in Hudson, and it takes me 45 minutes to get to work. So it's probably about an hour or so from the city.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Pickle Fest. They
Pickle
probably have
Fest.
booths and food trucks and pickles and a guy walking around in a pickle costume and, and rides.
Absolutely.
You've got nothing going on, Dave.
Is there pickle pizza?
All the things. Deep fried pickles. There isn't a lot of rides because it's a small town, but lots of vendors.
Man, I'm getting hungry this morning.
Yeah.
Vaunt will be there. Vaunt absolutely hates pickles.
I
so.
can't stand the smell of them.
Love pickles.
Oh, they're so
Thank
good.
you for that one. Let us know what other festivals. Send me a text and let me know what other festivals are coming up this weekend. All right, it's KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. We're still going strong. 651-989 KDWB. If you call, just let it ring. We don't answer in advance till you're on the radio. You're on the radio now. What's your name?
Todd from Prior Lake.
Todd from Prior Lake. What's going on?
Dave, I have a question for you. I have conflicting stories on how Sturgis was. Is there a lot of people? Was it normal or was it back like 10, 12 years ago?
I don't really have much to compare it. I've only been twice, and that was 10-ish years ago. But it was fine. It was busy. I wouldn't say it was like super. It was busy. I mean, you didn't look around and go, God, where is everybody? It was busy. I will give you one tip. Don't waste your time at the Buffalo Chip. Go to the Full Throttle Saloon. So next year, keep that in mind, Todd. Are you going?
I am, yeah, but I sold all my motorcycles, and I'm thinking about getting into four-wheeling, the side-by-sides, and you can see a lot of those down there as well.
I saw a lot of them trailered, but I know there's a lot of trails back in the back hills. So I did see a lot of them, but I didn't go back in the back of the black hills.
Sturgis was always packed. Has it not been?
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe during COVID, it was a little less. I'm not really sure. No Phone Screener Friday. You're on the radio. What's your name?
Hi, this is Mark. How you doing, Dave?
Good. Mark, what's up?
Hey, I'm just curious. So I told the other day, Bot might remember. I think when you guys call people to get tickets on the TalkBack app, you can leave a message when they don't answer to let them know they missed their opportunity.
I feel
that
bad.
seems so cruel, Mark.
We've
You get plenty of notice to answer that phone. That's on them.
Yeah, be like, hey, idiot, nice job not answering the phone.
Oh, God. You not only got lost, but you also get insulted by Bailey. All right. KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. You're on the radio. What's your name?
Hey, it's Kyle. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Kyle.
Hey, so I just moved up here from the Virgin Islands. What should I eat at the fair?
Okay, we're going to go around the horn here. Jenny, what should he eat at the fair?
Get the chicken in a waffle cone from the Blue Barn. And there's a little surprise at the bottom of the waffle cone.
That is so good.
And also at the Blue Barn, they have like a Nashville hot chicken that's absolutely delicious.
Okay.
But I recommend the mini donut beer at the ballpark. If you like beer, that is the greatest thing that I've ever drank.
I'm basic, but I'm going to go pork chop on a stick. And particularly, it's the one by, what is that? By the dairy building close to that, right? That's what it is?
That's where we kind of walk in?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it's by the dairy building.
You have to get it from that place.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yeah, right. And I was going to go pork chop on a stick, but I will go off the board and go for my second favorite item, which I never remember what it's called, but it's back in the bazaar, and it's a stuffed pastry from like a Jamaican something or other, and that looks like a Hot Pocket.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name, but it's back in the bazaar. They're so good. It looks like an overstuffed Hot Pocket with hot beef and things like that in there. So good.
And obviously, like cheese curds, fried pickles, all of that stuff too.
Also, the mini apple pie is delicious.
Oh, yum.
What are you doing up here from the warmest spot in the world to the coldest spot in the world?
Well, we just had a major change. I've been out on the islands for 15 years. I was ready to go camping again.
Okay.
Are you from here then?
No, my wife is.
Okay. Well, you'll love
Welcome. Be ready for your first winter. All right, thanks. KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. What's your name?
Kayla.
Hi, Kayla. What's up?
Hey, I heard you guys talking about Shakira this week about how she looks normal in person.
Yeah.
And that made me think, what is your favorite person that you've met through KDWB events that is rememberable?
I would say the guy from Simple Plan, because they were just a bunch of funny guys. They're very, very funny. Will Smith was very funny, very personable. I learned from Will Smith how awesome it is when you remember somebody's name, because all morning through the interview, he was like, well, Dave, let me just tell you. Well, Dave, that's a good question, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned something from Will Smith. I also learned some negative things from Will Smith a little bit later. But I would say Will Smith and the guys from Simple Plan. Jenny?
For me, it's probably Bryce Vine was the most memorable because he hit on me at Star Party and it was like the best day of my life. And he like touched my side when we were backstage together and then we DM'd back and forth a couple times. So that, but also Lauv was so genuinely kind. And we just had a quick conversation when I got to meet him, but he was such a nice human.
I haven't really met a lot of people. I kind of came in and off the rails there, but Jonah Murray is really nice.
He is so nice. He is so nice.
And I'm going Teddy Swims. He, first of all, dresses amazing. He had the coolest nails when I interviewed him backstage. And then my girlfriend's mom is the biggest Teddy Swims fan for some reason. And I gave him my phone and said, can you do a video for her? And she went crazy. He said the sweetest things.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. Good question.
Yeah.
No Phone Screener Friday. If you never heard this before, we just answer the phones and we don't screen them in advance. We just answer them live and then you're on the radio. Like you. What's your name?
Dave.
What's up, Dave?
G-A-B-E.
Oh, Gabe.
Gabe.
Sorry, Gabe.
What's up, Gabe?
Vaughn did the same thing earlier.
I definitely did. What's up?
Two questions. One, what is your guys' opinion on Twinkies? And the other one is Skittles or M&M's?
Okay, Twinkies are, they're overstuffed. I mean, it's like, it's waste. It's like if you're going to have a Twinkie, have something more delicious. That's my
Like
opinion
a
on
Swiss
Twinkies.
roll?
It's just something else better than a Twinkie.
those are
Twinkie
way
is such
better.
a basic, it's sponge cake with cream filling and chemicals. And then, what do you say, Skittles or M&Ms?
Skittles or M&Ms.
M&Ms every day.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Really? No, I'm a Skittles guy.
Skittles. Definitely Skittles.
It depends on the M&Ms, but if it's just regular M&Ms, then I'm going Skittles. If
Yeah.
it's peanut butter M&Ms, don't even come at me
But
with Skittles. I want those
Twinkies-
peanut butter
Eh,
M&Ms.
Twinkies are lame. Get a Nutty Bar instead. Boom.
Yes.
How about the people that mix Skittles with M&M's?
That's weird. That's
Yeah,
psychotic behavior.
Should go to prison.
That's like putting ketchup on a steak. Shame on you.
Shame.
All right.
That sounds more normal.
No Phone Screener Friday. What is your name? You're on the radio.
My name's Carly.
Hi, Carly. What's up?
I was just going to think of something. Back when I was in 8th grade, I saw a video on Facebook of Dave at a restaurant, and it was him screaming at a waiter. And from then on, I was like, I don't like Dave Ryan, but I love you now. But I thought it was kind of funny.
Wait, what was I doing?
Okay.
Yelled at a waiter.
It is the prank that we did that people didn't see the payoff necessarily. So they didn't realize that it was a full-on prank. But Dave, we filmed this. All of us were here at the radio station. We were the people in the restaurant. The server was Tina that used to work here, and Dave was caught, quote unquote, berating Tina. And we posted it online to stir the pot a bit. And then we didn't reveal till the next day that it was all a joke and a prank. And people didn't see that it was a prank and a joke. So there's some people out there who don't like you still, Dave.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I kind of thought that blew over. Yeah, no, it was meant to get you to hate me.
Yeah.
And then kind of go the next day when you saw the reveal, when we all started dancing, including the Tina, the waiter, that it was all a prank. But a lot of people didn't bother to watch the second half.
No,
so they just thought
made
that I
their
was like
minds
a
up.
jerk.
Yeah. It wasn't real, Carly.
Yeah, and the funny thing is about a practical joke is 90% of people, when they reveal it's a joke, they'll be like, oh, you got me. But 10% of people will be so mad that they were fooled.
They'll be like, shame on you.
They will say, that's not funny. And I remember the Star Tribune wrote an article that said something like, Dave Ryan does not know what a joke is. And I was like, it's because you bitches didn't. I think it was Star Trek.
No, it was that other publication that like doesn't exist anymore.
City Pages?
Yeah, it was City Pages.
Okay.
But yes.
Yeah. I'm glad you're out of business, City Pages. Rag that was. KDWB, you're on No Phone Screener Friday. We're having a good time. We'll keep going for a little bit here. What's your name?
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Juanita.
My girl.
Hey, Juanita.
Hey. So tomorrow we're going to the Anoka County Food Truck Festival.
Ooh.
So we're going to plan on staying out there and probably eating everything, every food truck that's there. So Sunday, I'm plan on not moving. Well, probably won't be able to move.
Good.
So I
Love
need
it.
some Netflix suggestions.
Netflix.
You want some? Juanita, I don't know what you like, but I loved The Hunting Wives. It's spicy. It's juicy. It's sexual.
I'm going to back Jenny up on that one. I can't think of a better one right off the top of my head than The Hunting Wives.
Mm-hmm. Now, is that a series?
It is.
It's like 6 episodes. It's totally palatable.
Yeah, it's not very long.
Juanita, watch K-pop Demon Hunters. It's a movie, and I like it, and I want everyone to watch it.
Is it scary?
No, not at all.
Bailey won't be suggesting it if
Not
it
at
was.
all.
There's like demon cartoony characters.
Yeah, it's
in
demon
it.
cartoons,
Yeah.
but it's a cartoon, and your kids can watch it. It's objectively a good movie.
I don't have a
I need
suggestion.
something else that's on the same lines of like Final Destination.
Oh, geez.
Oh, if
I
you
got
find
nothing.
something,
Yeah,
let
I
me
don't
know.
know. Yeah,
Maybe
I
you've
don't
got
know.
a suggestion. Text me in a suggestion for Juanita. Have fun at the Food Truck Festival.
Yeah,
Thank
girl.
you. Love you.
Thanks, love y'all.
Bye. KDWB, No Phone Screener Friday. What's your name?
My name's Paco.
What's up, Paco?
Hey, how's it going, man? I was just going to say, I know you love magic. I'm the magician. I met you in Barnes & Noble.
Totally remember that. Yeah, you turned a $1 bill into $7 bills or something like that, right?
Magic.
100.
Nice.
I was going to say, why don't you come out to the Renaissance Festival tomorrow? Penn and Teller's going to be there.
Shut up.
Oh,
Penn and
really?
Teller are going to be at
Yes.
the Renaissance
You didn't know
Festival?
that, Dave?
How would I have known that Penn and Teller, the Renaissance
feel like-
Festival needs to advertise here on KDWB so I will know things like this.
It's hot information.
Yes, why don't you come on down? I'll be there. Get interested. I haven't seen my buddies for 15 years.
That is so cool. Thank you, Paco. I appreciate that one. All right, let's do one more. We're having too much fun, but we can't go on forever. KDWB, you're the last phone call on No Phone Screener Friday. What's your name?
My name is Kayla.
What's up, Kayla?
Okay, so there was the Secret MGK show last night, and you guys posted like free tickets or whatever, but there wasn't actually tickets, was there?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
So the way that worked was I think you had to sign up for an email blast and then like you could find out where it was, but it was like the first like 300 people could get in that showed up once you found out where the secret spot was. But we had access to tickets to actually get you in instead of having to wait in the line and potentially get in is what it was.
Oh, okay. We had like
Oh, because I was there and like nobody there got the email, and like a different radio station leaked the location, I heard. And then people were talking about KDWB and how they put out their free tickets, but like it was free anyways. And
well, it was free. It's just that we were going to guarantee you to get in is what our tickets were, which is what happened to the people who did win them.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get in, but I got to see it from outside. It's super cool.
Aww, I'm sorry.
Bummer. Like the roof of his merch trailer and filmed a music video. So, I mean, that was cool.
That's cool.
Dang. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
Well,
well,
that's the insider information we didn't have.
Really had no
right
idea.
now.
Thank you, Kayla. And that's going to wrap it up. One of the longest no phone screener Fridays we've ever done, but I think it was fun and solid all the way through.
Yeah, it was good.
So no disasters this time. All right, it is KDWB. We are going to give away tickets for Benson Boone coming up in about an hour or so. Don't worry, I'll remind you. If you're able to stay around for that long of a time, be here about 9:05 for Benson Boone sold out tickets. And Renaissance Festival starts tomorrow.
Yeah, it starts this weekend.
Wow. Did you know this, Dave? Because Bailey probably knows this, but that Penn and Teller, their first time performing was at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival?
No
from
idea.
Minnesota Renaissance Festival. Like that's where they, originated.
So it says in 1975, magic and comedy icons Penn and Teller performed together for the first time as a duo at the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. So that's why they're coming back this weekend to celebrate their 50th anniversary.
I had no idea. I love those guys.
Oh, you should go.
I might do that, but it's probably going to be so crowded.
I mean, because people want to see them.
They should have advertised it here on KDWB. We could have gotten the word out because nobody knew about this. If you don't advertise your business or service on KDWB, nobody will know about it. And then you'll be sitting there and you're behind your counter going, where is everybody? And your assistant will say, well, did you advertise on KDWB? No.
Yeah.
I put it on a bus stop bench.
Yeah.
Well, that's not going to do the trick.
You didn't know about it, but I knew about it because I'm in the circle. The Renaissance circle.
Yes, you are. Jenny's been on Reddit.
I would like to give you guys two options today. Every once in a while, there's a thread about industry secrets from people sharing their industry secrets. I can get into that, or we can get a little bit spicier and talk about some sex secrets that people are sharing.
Let's do industry secrets instead.
All right. Boring.
You can send me that sex secrets link, though.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is a bank clerk here, and they say that sometimes when we open your account, we kind of forget to set up the billing for fees, which means there's a chance you'll never get charged for any of our services. So you're totally free for life.
Wow.
Literally. So like your overdraft fees, they forgot to set that up.
Oh.
So you overdraft, you don't get charged a fee
that'd
for
be
that.
nice. That'd be cool.
All right, another industry secret. I work for a health insurance company doing medical appeals. Doctors are not sending the needed information to get your medication approved. If they did, you wouldn't have a denial. We don't just deny medication. They have to send in approvals, which actually did happen to me when I had a procedure back in December. They didn't send in approval for that procedure. And suddenly I had like a $3,000 bill. And I'm like, what the hell? Because I had called ahead of time to make sure insurance covered it.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, that's the hospital's fault. They didn't send in for an approval. All right. I'm a licensed mental therapist here. Yes, we are therapists, but we are not your therapist. Okay, Dave? If I was a therapist and I have my patients, those are my patients. I am not your therapist, though, Dave.
Okay.
We are friends. Don't come to me with all of your problems and think that I'm going to solve them for you. Do you get what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
understand. No.
They're basically saying like, okay, you're a radio DJ, get them free tickets because I'm your friend.
Oh, I see.
So
Okay,
they're
so
saying,
I am
like,
a
I'm
therapist.
not your therapist.
They're not saying that to their patients.
No,
They're
no,
saying
no.
like, if you're a therapist, I don't get to come to you and be like, Jenny, I know you're a therapist.
Yes.
And I get some free therapy.
Yes.
Well, that's kind of like a doctor.
Right.
It's like, everybody has a doctor or a nurse friend. So when you fall and you go, do I need to go to the doctor about it?
Yeah.
It's probably
See,
not.
that's my bit, though. If somebody says, like, I'm a doctor, I'll be like, really? Could you take a look at this rash on my butt?
Mhm.
That's a good bit.
I use Nurse Wendy for that all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, Nurse Wendy, I'm sweating a lot lately. What does that mean? Am I having a heart attack? She's like, no, it means you're working out and it's humid. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can't be it.
All right, these are industry secrets. This is a pharmacist, and they say, don't get me started. So many people are clueless about their meds. They'll want you to refill their little white tablet. No name, no idea what it's for, but you should know because it's in your computer. So that drives them crazy. It's more of a, I think, event than an industry secret. Anyways, being a park ranger isn't all about interacting with furry woodland creatures. It's about cleaning toilets, scrubbing showers after someone pooped in them. Yes, it happens. And trying to keep visitors safe from the environment and each other.
Oh, gosh.
all while being friendly.
Yes, and wearing a little outfit.
All right. These are industry secrets. This person said, I used to work at a spray tan place as a manager. And while it had its good times, the customers were so awful and entitled people who treated us like servants. People were rude and snobby and would try to get money off their service or never tip our spray tan artists. Once again, this sounds more like bitching than industry secrets, but it is what it is.
Industry bitching.
Mm-hmm. All right. I worked in student financial aid for many years, and the federal and state governments heavily regulate financial aid. Who enforces those regulations? The college and university. So your behavior as a student impacts your aid, is what they're saying.
Really?
Okay.
So don't be a little B word?
Pretty much is what it's saying.
Be an angel.
All right. There's a lot more, but I think we'll end it on that one. So that's Jenny's Spin on Reddit, brought to you by Mary and Jane. And if you go to shopmaryandjane.com, get some of their microdosing melts, you can get a discount with my name, Jenny. 20% off your order.
Okay, very cool. Thank you. State Fair starts in less than a week. I will be there at the State Fair at the KDWB booth from 11 until 1 Thursday next week. You want to come by and say hi. All of us will be at the State Fair coming up next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, 10 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. And we're just kind of like saying hi and doing some games and some giveaways and things like that. I think Jonah Murray is going to come by. Not sure what time Jonah Murray is going to. Let me call him really quick.
Yeah, what is he doing right now? He's probably
he's in
sleeping.
LA. He's definitely probably sleeping.
Well, let
Hey,
Dave
don't-
be the judge.
Don't wake him up.
Yeah, I don't want to wake
I
up.
was going to
You're
say,
right.
don't wake him up. He's
That's
going to
not
be like,
nice.
what do you want?
Because he's so nice, he would wake up
We
for
will
it.
plan ahead of time and talk to him next week sometime.
I found a game here. It's called What's That Smell? Okay. And we're going to play it live here on the radio. Vaughn, you're going to need to come in here if you will, please. Okay, Vaughn, come on in. Vaughn usually sits in the other room, and but he's going to come in here. We're all going to be in a circle, and I'm going to hand out these little scratch and sniff cards. You have to guess what you are sniffing. Some are wonderful smells. Some are not pleasant smells. Okay. So Bailey, you're going to go first.
Okay, so I should take off my
Take
headphones.
your headphones off. Bailey is going to smell laundry soap. Okay, Bailey, here you go. You'll just peel this part open.
Okay.
And then scratch the green part up here.
Okay.
There you go. It's already open. Okay.
God, I feel like I can smell it already.
Okay, scratch, 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 and smell.
So interesting.
Oh, honestly, it smells kind of like
I can smell it from here.
So you think you can smell it from here? Because I thought I could, but it's not what that is.
Oh,
it smells like trees, like not grass, but it smells like trees. It smells like
Incorrect.
trees.
Laundry soap.
Laundry
soap.
See, it smells like soap, but tree soap. Soaps with trees.
Okay.
Evergreen.
Okay. You're done there. Hey, Vaughn, take off your headphones because your smell
And don't listen.
is going to be clove.
Ooh,
Clove.
he's never gonna get it.
Okay, Vaughn, just scratch a little bit on the green part there and smell. Don't open the bottom flap.
This is so interesting.
Ooh, I like this.
It's a good smell, right?
Yeah, it's something that would be like an air freshener. What is it? Not pine. I'm gonna go pine.
Clove.
Clove.
Okay.
Can I smell it?
I was kind of close. I knew it was some type of like tree.
Jenny,
Oh wow!
My headphones off.
headphones off. Jenny is going to smell the smell of cut grass. All right,
Okay.
Jenny, here you go. Scratch the top part of the
Scratch the
card.
top
The
part.
smells are
Okay.
very pungent.
Yeah.
Okay, scratch, scratch, scratch. Oh, I don't like it. Whatever it is. I don't know. Bailey's right. It just smells like soap. But I feel like Christmas tree.
You're not that far off. It is freshly cut grass.
Can I do one for you? Can you give me some so I
Oh.
can do one for you?
Sure. Yes. Okay.
The
Those are
freshly
not
cut
open.
grass one just kind of smells like Menards, like when you walk into Menards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Vaughn, I'm going to give you one. Here we go. All right. Here we go.
Oh, let me
Vaughn,
cover my ears.
this is a game called What's That Smell?
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you what the smell is.
Okay.
This is, it's a fart.
Okay. Amazing.
Okay. Vaughn, here we go. Vaughn, scratch and sniff. Here we go. Scratch and sniff.
Did you scratch it?
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Sorry.
This
I
guy.
got excited. His face. Ass.
Yes.
Can I smell it?
It's a fart. It's a
Yeah.
fart.
Oh, it does.
Does it smell like a
There
fart?
are worse farts though. Smell it, Dave.
I don't want to.
Yes, you
It
have
smells
to.
like cat litter. It's
Oh, it does.
really
it smells,
bad.
Yeah, it smells like
Oh.
a
Okay,
cat.
we're gonna do one for Dave now.
Yeah, let me do. I'm just trying to find a better one. So
Okay.
if you have a good one to
gosh.
give to Bailey, Dave.
I do.
That
I have a good one to
cat
give to
litter
Bailey.
one.
Okay, Bailey. This
fart
is
one
good.
is so
this
bad.
this game is called What's That Smell? And so we have little scratch and sniff cards. This is going to be bad breath. Okay. Bailey, here you go. Scratch and sniff.
Okay.
Okay.
Scratchy, 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 scratchy. Oh. It's
Yes.
like a car, like a leather seat in a car, or a burp. What is it?
Bad breath.
Bad breath.
You were really close with bad breath. I mean, with a burp.
Yeah.
Oh, yuck. You want
that
some?
was really close.
Nasty.
Okay, I'm going to give one to you, Dave. So can you take your headphones off, Davey?
Yeah, sure. Go
All
ahead.
right, don't listen. Dave gets maple syrup. Okay, maple syrup. Okay,
Ready,
go.
back.
All right. You know what to do.
I know what to do.
Scratch.
Scratchy, scratchy.
What an interesting game.
Yeah.
It's like we're all
Take a
over.
good
Ooh.
whiff.
Yeah. What do you think?
Ooh, it's
I already figured
it's bad.
It's bad.
It's a toilet bowl cleaner.
What?
No.
What is it?
Really? Does it smell bad? It shouldn't.
Maple syrup?
Maple
Yeah.
syrup.
Here's why I know you, Jenny.
What?
And I thought you would give me a stinky one, not a pleasant one.
I want to smell it.
Okay, smell maple
I was
syrup.
being
syrup.
nice.
That smells like maple syrup, Dave.
All right,
Now that I
Dave.
know what it is.
Smell.
Give
Okay.
Jenny one more, Dave.
Okay, Jenny.
Cover up your
Yeah.
ears.
Sorry.
Here you come, Jenny. You ready?
Okay.
Jenny is going to smell. Hold on, I'm going to peel it open. No, I don't want to do that one.
Why not?
Because it's too simple.
Too simple.
I'm trying to find one that's
Should we
fun.
give her the burp one again?
Jenny.
Oh, not yet.
Dirty socks.
Oh, gosh.
okay.
Good luck to her.
Shh. Jenny.
Jenny.
Here
come
we
back.
go. Jenny, scratch.
Why did
and
that
sniff.
take so long?
Because he didn't want a simple one. He wanted a good one.
Scratch, 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 scratch.
I don't know.
Because the simple one is
Did
probably
you find that fart spray over there and just douse it
Air.
on this for me?
Jeez.
Maybe.
All right.
Smell it.
Oh, it smells like a mixture of alcohol and Menards together.
Why does Menards have
I
a
don't
defined
know.
smell?
Just
It
because
just does.
Menards has a smell to it.
It does.
Yeah.
It's not bad though. like I feel like I'm in the landscaping section of the Menards, and someone poured a little
Do you wanna
cleaner
know what it
around
is?
it. Yeah.
Dirty socks.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know.
It's not
Okay.
as bad.
I was
Bailey,
gonna say.
last
Oh.
card.
Okay.
Don't turn this over because the answer is written on the back.
Okay.
Scratch just the front. Cover your ears first,
Okay,
though.
hold on.
Hot, chunky vomit.
What?
Hey, here you go, baby.
Okay.
There you go. Scratch,
Okay,
scratch,
here we
scratch.
go.
Scratch. Sniff loudly.
Oh, that is cat poop. Is that cat poop?
No, try again. Try again. Keep smelling
Why do I have to keep smelling it?
until you get it right.
No, that it's not litter. It
No.
tastes. It smells like litter.
It tastes. She licked
Really,
it.
stop licking.
Oh, I don't know. Other than litter, it just smells like a cat butt.
It is hot, chunky vomit.
Hot chunky vomit.
Yes.
Ew.
Does it smell like hot, chunky
It
vomit?
smells like cat litter to me.
No, I could see which. I see why it's
Ugh.
vomit. But hot, chunky.
Man, it says it right on the back.
Do I
Hot
have-
chunky vomit.
Am I getting sick? Because none of this smells bad to me.
You have COVID.
You have COVID.
Oh,
Jenny.
Jenny has COVID. All right, the game is called What's That Smell?
I love it.
Let us know. Should we play that again? That was fun for us. But
Yeah.
you're the one that's got to. You're the one's got to listen.
They say the holy water's watered down, and this town's lost its faith. Our colors will fade eventually. So if our time is running out, day after day, we'll make the mundane our masterpiece. Oh my love.
Do you need a facial? We would love to give you a facial. We can give you a facial on Facial Friday. It's super cool. If you've had a tough week, a tough day, a tough month, or just things have been tough, or maybe you just want a facial. I need to hear your story, though, to convince me why you need a facial. And this is a high-end facial, a clear silk laser from the Lasery, and a hydrofacial at Face Foundry. And I'll give you the coupon code in a second here if you want to be able to write this down so you can get some discounts like 10% off or 30% off when you go to do this. But if you want a facial for free, it's like a $200, $300 service of facialness. Tell us why you need a facial. Maybe you've had a bad morning. Maybe you've had a bad week. Maybe you had to fire somebody today and you deserve a facial. Use the talk back feature on the iHeartRadio app, that red microphone button. You got 30 seconds. Tell us why you need a facial. Facial Friday. We will award the winner and listen to some of the stories coming up next.
Know what this song is? How about this one? If you can figure it out, you'll see this guy.
Hey guys, it's Benson Boone.
It's Backflipped for Benson, from the station hooking you up with the biggest shows in the summer of 2020 live.
101.3 KDWB, the Twin Cities #1 hit music station.
Listen all week to win.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
September 19th and 20th. Streaming live only on Hulu. And you can wing your way to be there for a weekend full of superstar performances. Featuring Tate McRae, Ed Sheeran, Lil Wayne, Jelly Roll, Maroon 5, Mariah Carey, Glorilla,
Diplo, and more.
16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage. Music brings us together. Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival. Woo!
This iHeart energy.
Capital One is the proud presenting partner of iHeartRadio Music Festival, bringing great products, rewards, and services to its customers. What's in your wallet?
Kicking the weekend off with some hot and muggy weather today. It'll be partly cloudy with a chance of some scattered storms. Later on today, a high of 85. Tomorrow, we'll see a few more storms, a high of 79. And then Sunday, a chance of some more storms, a high of 76.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke. Dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas. Or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
I'm going to try to train my dog Bernie to wipe his paws like we wipe our feet before he comes in, because we'll head over to Lake Minnewaska Regional Park, and we love it, but there's a lot of mud in the trails. That's why I call Zero Res to get all that taken care of. Shout out to Zero Res. If it's been a while since your last deep clean, this is the time. Back to school, National Pet Month, end of summer. It all comes together to make it the perfect time to get your entire home Zero Resified from Minnesota's ultimate carpet cleaner. Here's the deal. Ask for the KDWB special. You'll get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned starting at just $149. That's $124 plus a $25 service fee. You can also take 15% off pet odor treatments and $50 off of air duct cleaning as well. Schedule your appointment at zeroresminnesota.com or just call them 9520-RES, but make sure you ask for that KDWB special. Zero Res, spell it backward or forward, it spells the same.
M&M's Peanut is giving away a trip for 2 to this year's iHeartRadio Music Festival. Turn that peanutty crunch into a rockin' experience. Enter for your chance to win at iHeart.com/MMS. M&M's, it's more fun together. Available on Amazon. Terms and conditions apply.
This is Secret Clinical Dominating Extra Stinky Stress Sweat. And this is regular deodorant. Secret Clinical in a heat wave. Oh, what a beautiful day. This is regular deodorant. Ugh, I can't. Secret Clinical with workout sweat. Let's run another marathon. And regular deodorant. How much more? Secret is the GOAT because nothing fights sweat better. Stay fresher under pressure.
Rap superstar Nelly is coming to the Minnesota State Fair Grandstand with special guests Ja Rule, Maya, and the Yin Yang Twins on Saturday, August 30th. Tickets for Nelly are on sale now. Get them at mnstatefair.org.
Attorney advertiser. Prior results do not guarantee or assume the outcome. In each person's recovery depends on facts and laws in each client's case.
Shots up, everybody. We're going to take a toast to life, success, money. Take that shot straight back. I got another one lined up for us. Y'all in the club right now, drinking it up. 10 shots in. The room is spinning. You telling your folks, one more shot. Let's make a toast. One more shot. The club is closing. It's time to leave. It's time to drive. It's time to go. Friends are saying, let me drive. You telling them, I got it. I got it. You get in the car. You put it in drive. You see where this story going, right? You put it in drive.
Dr. Ivan Glotsky of New Haven, Connecticut, explains why he uses Old Bond medicated powder.
There was a tingling, like a bad rash, like a prickly heat, and then the tingling turned into an oozing, and the tingling kind of turned into an oozing, which was kind of a mucousy blood, kind of a cracking with a dry flakiness all over it that came out of my sakakta thing, and that's when I tried the Old Bond.
And what happened as soon as you applied the Old Bond?
Well, it solidified into kind of a chunky mass. It was adhering to all the hair, and I was covered in pussy, mucousy masses of chunky, white, cheesy, like a cream, cheesy goop substance that was oozing from the crack.
Mr. Glotsky, describe your symptoms after using the Old Bond for just 1 week.
There was an oozing with a pus with a white, cakey substance that was kind of like a cottage cheese and would fill up with blood, and I would have to lance it and drain it, so I put on more powder. And then what would happen is it began to bubble and stink, and then the fakakta wound opened up and it had this mucus that would dump out of my pant leg in small puffs of white, chunky ooze that would hit the ground, and dust would fly up everywhere when I walked, and I looked like a small railroad engine.
Mr. Glotsky, would you recommend Old Bond to your friends?
Yes, I would. It was good, and I would recommend it for anything except for like a bloody ooze with a lot of pus, because that turned into like a boil, and I had to have it looked at, and it was ingrown, and they was plucking hairs, and it was a horrible smelling thing, but I won't eat in that restaurant anymore. Besides, they don't know me anyway.
Right, Highway 100 slows southbound from 50th Street to Benton. Construction delays on Highway 212 eastbound from Highway 5 to Prairie Center. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we're all about keeping you on the road to summer fun, to rides, to the beach, even to faraway places.
Are we there yet?
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Summer drives start here.
This is my brand new album, The Life of a Showgirl.
Taylor's new era is here.
And this album is about what was going on behind the scenes in my inner life during this tour.
Taylor Swift's first appearance on her boyfriend's podcast just blew up the internet.
He's like a human exclamation point.
Listen again or for the first time by opening the free iHeartRadio app and search New Heights.
We're going where?
Find out everything about Travis, Taylor, the new album, and more. Join the millions who already listen to their podcasts on the free iHeartRadio app. Get it today. Hear the Dave Ryan Show on the radio, on the iHeartRadio app, and watch on YouTube. Dave Ryan TV from KDWB.
It is Facial Friday on KDWB, and tell us why you need a facial. Use the TalkBack feature in the iHeartRadio app. Tell us why you need a facial, and we will get you possibly a high-end facial from Lasery and Face Foundry.
Hi, good morning. I think I deserve the facial because I've had a rough year. My divorce is finalized. My husband is remarried. I just moved into my own place again, and I think it would be a great way to have a fresh start and begin a new chapter of my life. Thank you.
Okay. You're in the lead so far. Next one.
My name is Bridget, and I need a facial because my 3-year-old recently pointed to my forehead and said, "Mama, where you got them lines?"
Count on your kids, to be honest.
Short and sweet. I love that one.
Hey, morning show. I think I'm deserving of a facial for Facial Friday, as I am slowly recovering from a car accident, and it totaled my car, and I'm still trying to figure out everything on the finance side. So that's been really stressful, but yeah, hopefully this facial will help calm me down.
I hope you're okay.
Mhm.
A facial would be very relaxing.
It would indeed.
By the way, if you want to use a coupon code, you can use the code DaveRyan10, get 10% off, facefoundry.com, FACEFOUNDRIE. That's the tricky part. It's spelled DRIE at the end, facefoundry.com.
There's so many Face Foundries around the Twin Cities. If you Google Face Foundry, you're going to be able to find it.
Okay. Dave Ryan 10 is your discount. And for the laser one, micro needling or advanced peel at Lasery. Now, Lasery's got the same tricky spelling, LASERIE.co. Okay, .co, Lasery.co. Code Dave Ryan 30. So go use those to get a discount.
My name is Ryan, and I'm actually calling on behalf of my wife, who is currently sleeping, and to get a free facial. And the reason why is simply because she is the pillar of this family, and work has been extremely exhausting lately with a system migration. She's working endlessly in the office and at home, so I think she deserves it.
That's very nice, Ryan.
So sweet.
A couple of more.
Good morning. I deserve a facial because yesterday, as a phlebotomist, I worked at a 3-person site and 2 people called in. My boss came in the morning to tell me that I would be alone all day. So I worked from 6:45 to past 5 p.m. last night, and I drew 106 vials of blood.
Lord.
Wow.
Imagine 3 people work there and 2 call in. Are you kidding me?
Thank you for everything you do.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
At the end of the day, I'd be like jab. I'd be looking at my watch going jab, jab, jab.
Yeah.
You got that in my forehead. Oh, sorry.
Oh, my bad.
Been a long
Sorry,
day.
it's just me here today.
The blood's getting drawn, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
So we got a couple of, we got the totaled car. We've got the finalized divorce. The kid that looked at mom and said, "Where are all those lines coming from?" The wife is the pillar of the family. And then the blood draw phlebotomist. Jenny, you get to decide this week. Yes.
You made me decide last time. I feel like, okay, I'm going phlebotomist.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Phlebotomist wins. We will get a hold of you when you get that high-end facial on Facial Friday from KDWB. Bob's got something going on, Big what, tonight?
Yeah, we're going to be at Brit's Pub, which Jenny said is the spot.
Yeah, Brits is super fun.
Oh my God, I'm excited. We're going to be there from 4 to 6. They're doing like a summer patio bash, and the weather's supposed to be, I think, pretty nice today. I think the warmest all week. There's going to be drink specials from The Voice. We're going to have somebody who's going to come out and just kill it. And so I'm excited because it's like a nice end of summer kind of type deal. So 4 to 6.
Hold on.
Not the end of summer.
The end of summer.
I said
Just
kind
a
of.
summer bash.
No, I said kind of. It's like one of our last little things before the fair. And then, we get in the fall. But
Then
yeah,
we're in the fair,
that's
yeah.
at Brit's Pub, 4 to 6 today. Come out, say hi. We'll have a drink. You're buying. It's going to be a good time.
Are you going to smile at people, Vaughn?
I will. Everybody that comes up to me or like calls in, they say like, "Oh, I didn't want to come up to you because you looked angry." I promise I'm not angry. That's just, I have RBF.
All right, you got to smile today.
So I will. I'll be on the mic talking to Frankie Torres, who's an amazing singer. I'll have a couple cocktails in me.
What time is this going to be?
4 to 6 tonight.
This afternoon.
You can't get drunk at your own appearance. You know that, right?
I didn't say I was going to get drunk. I said I have a couple cocktails in me.
We'll just hang out afterwards.
I've seen you after a couple of cocktails.
Good old Boo Bash.
Puts them right into his veins.
Yeah.
I used to have to remind Steve-O from the show, don't get drunk on Booty Cruise. And then I saw him straddling some woman on a table. And
Oh
I'm
my
like,
gosh.
okay, all right, Steve, give me your beer. Give me your beer.
Been drunk at a few KDWB events. I think
Have
I
you?
was, I think at like a Boo Bash or Boo Cruise, I think I was intoxicated. Definitely one girl's night out.
Boo Bash was so bad for me last year. I came home like ridiculous. And then I texted Jenny while we were here the next day. And I was like, "Jenny, I can't do this. I can't do it."
I was like, get it together, boy.
Come
I used to do this all the time.
Came to work though.
All right, Brit's Pub tonight, 4 until 6 with Vaught. And we'll be back in a second on KDWB. Jenny, this one is for you.
Mm-hmm.
In a poll, 47% of people say they are this. 14% of people said they are very this. And you fit into the very this category.
Okay.
It's coming up next on You Can't Make This Stuff
We'll see
Up.
periods of rain throughout the entire weekend. Today's going to start off partly cloudy, some scattered thunderstorms later this afternoon, a high of 85. Those storms continue on into Saturday, otherwise partly cloudy, a high of 79. And then Sunday, once again, a chance of some thunderstorms, a high of 76.
This report is sponsored by Hero Home Services.
When the temperature rises, Hero always answers the call. Our techs deliver reliable AC service with the power and precision your home deserves. When your home needs saving, visit Hero Home Services at callhero.com.
I talk a lot about our diamonds, but do you know what the best advertisement for a wedding day diamond is? It's a wedding day diamond. When she proudly shows her new diamond to family and friends right after all the oohs and ahs, the first question will be, where did he get it? And that's why every wedding day diamond needs to be a showstopper. We want them walking away thinking to themselves, well, I guess I know where I'm getting my diamond. We're not a national chain. If we were, maybe we wouldn't care as much. But we're local, and it matters to us. We feel an obligation to the good people of Minnesota who put their trust in us. That's why I won't delegate the task of finding the best, most beautiful diamonds out there to anyone else. Every diamond in every one of our stores has been painstakingly chosen by me to show us in their very best light. You have my word on it. You're only going to do this once. We can help you do it right. Wedding Day Diamonds, created just for you. Located across from Ridgedale Center in Minnetonka. Wedding Day Diamonds, 9 locations, including Rochester and St. Cloud.
You could wonder what to do on Saturday until it's Sunday, or hit 612 Saturdays at Target Field. Get to the park early for $6 drinks, $1 snacks, and $2 food. Hit the weekend windup with 612 Saturdays, presented by Carbliss. Join in at twins.com/tickets.
Listen live to KDWB on the free iHeartRadio app. Brought to you by
Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends.
Now get a fluffy egg, 2 slices of cheese, plus your choice of a steak patty, bacon, or sausage, all on a toasted bagel for just $4. Only in the app. Offer valid once per day until 9/7 at participating McDonald's. Must opt into rewards.
iHeart presents the Big Three Playoffs. This Sunday, the remaining 4 teams battle to make the championship in the most physical, fierce, and competitive basketball league in the world. The action starts with the Big Three Monster Energy Celebrity Game. Then Dwight Howard and his LA Riot take on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J's Chicago Triplets. The finale will see popular Miami 305 with stars MVP Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson take on Nancy Lieberman's Dallas Power. Who will make it to the Big Three Championship? The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 Pacific, only on CBS.
Hi, welcome to IKEA. Hi, the summer days are shedding light on how much I need to organize my space. Well, the IKEA storage event can help IKEA family members save 15% on select storage solutions through August 26th. Ooh, plus you can enjoy 50% off adult entrees at participating IKEA Swedish restaurants weekdays only until August 29th. Well, decluttering does make me hungry, so sold. Both offers while supplies last. Selection may vary. Restrictions apply. 50% off entree offer valid in restaurant only. Discount applied pre-tax. Visit IKEA-USA.com/storage for storage event full terms. Visit IKEA-USA.com to find your local IKEA Swedish restaurant. Cancel your plans. It's a weekend celebration of all-out wow at Burlington. Get to your newly updated store Friday to Sunday, August 15th to 17th, to enter for a chance to win a $10,000 grand prize or a $250 Burlington gift card. Plus, the first 100 customers will receive a $5 bonus card each day. So, you in it to win it? Burlington. Deals, brands, wow. View official rules and details at burlington.com/celebration.
Let's escape the everyday hustle and bustle with a taste of the outdoors thanks to Decorators. Peaceful, isn't it? When you build with Decorators, outdoor moments like these don't have to end. Our industry-leading durability means you can enjoy your deck any time of year. With Decorators, it's always deck season. Visit Decorators.com to learn more. That's Decorators with a K.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like wanting a psychic that helps you, but getting one that just ruins surprises.
I see the season finale. Steve's the killer.
Well, that's ruined.
Don't settle for just any insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Pizza time just got personal at Holiday. Yep, we've come up with a pizza meal deal made just for you. We get it. Sometimes you just gotta have some pizza. That's why Holiday has you covered with a personal-sized pepperoni pizza plus any 20-ounce soda or medium coffee for just $7. So when nothing but pizza will do, think on a personal level. Get yourself a personal pizza and a drink for only $7. It's our pizza meal deal, and it's only at Holiday.
For the fans, for the world. On August 23rd and 24th, the Netflix phenomenon, K-Pop Demon Hunters, is coming to theaters for 1 weekend only. Join the sing-along event. Seal the honeymoon with us. K-Pop Demon Hunters, a sing-along event in select theaters, August 23rd and 24th. Rated PG. Get tickets now at singkpopdemonhunters.com.
Hey, y'all, this is Jason Aldean. You know I'm all about supporting what matters to us, our families, our freedoms, and our country. That's why I made the switch to Patriot Mobile, America's only Christian conservative wireless provider. With Patriot Mobile, you're getting top quality service on the same great networks, and every bill helps support our veterans and defend our freedoms. It's time to put your dollars where it counts. Join me in switching to Patriot Mobile today. Go to patriotmobile.com/Aldean or call 972-PATRIOT today.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We've got an accident on 35W northbound at County Road 42 on the right shoulder. 169, an accident northbound at Rockford Road on the right. Highway 100 slow southbound from 50th to Benton. Lafayette Freeway delays northbound from the Lafayette Bridge to 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Luther Brookdale Mazda.
Up to $2,500 Luther State Fair bonus cash. Luther Brookdale Mazda. 0% APR up to 60 months on qualifying new Mazdas. Luther Brookdale Mazda. Midwest's largest volume Mazda dealer. 5 years running. Luther Brookdale Mazda. See dealer for details. The only thing we overlook is $694.
Watch the Dave Ryan Show on YouTube. Just search Dave Ryan TV. Live on YouTube and the iHeartRadio app. It's 101.3 KDWB.
Hey, it's Friday, so this time of the day, this time of the week, it's good to find out what's going on this weekend. So, Woman About Town, Stephanie is here to kind of give us some tips on what we might want to try out this weekend. And you put together another top 5.
I did. Also, Anoka County Food Truck Festivals going on.
Heard about that one,
Festivals going on, but I got some more weird ones for you. So,
okay.
Yeah, number 5 is very quirky.
Ooh.
I shared this on Instagram, and it's got 2,000 shares, so it's outperforming the Lake of the Isles sharpening party.
Which was a big deal a couple of months ago.
A big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's called Pickle Fest. So if you love pickles, this is the party for you.
Somebody brought that up on the show earlier this morning.
No
It's in Wisconsin, right?
No, this is at Forgotten Star Brewing. Just a little brewery party.
Oh, competitive pickle parties.
Yeah, pickle toss, pickle eating contest, and then of a whole market of pickle goods for you to shop.
Wow.
And if you wear a pickle costume, you get a free pitcher. So
where does one get a pickle costume? Maybe you got one in the basement
just
somewhere.
Create one. Just wear all green and put little bumps on you. And
green
I'm a
beanie on your
pickle.
head.
Yeah.
So that's tomorrow from 12 to 8. And they're going to have a DJ doing vinyl and whatever else.
Okay, cool. I forgot to
Pickle
start.
party. Who knew it would be so popular?
I love it.
All right. Number 4 is if you're looking for a therapist, they're having kind of like a happy hour. There'll be 16 therapists there, and you can just kind of hang out and talk to them. Meet somebody before you sign up to tell your life story.
Okay.
So they're doing that Ladonia in Minneapolis.
What's Ladonia?
It's I think it's Ladonia.
Ladonia?
Yeah, Ladonia.
Cerveceria, so it's like a brewery.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
brewery,
there.
okay.
Yeah,
And they do food and stuff.
Yeah.
To
That is
Ladonia.
on Sunday from 1 to 4. So you can just go if you're looking
Meet
for
a
a
It's
therapist.
I think they've done that before where it's kind of like speed dating to find a therapist vibe.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I like that.
Okay, number 3 is a state fair reject art show. So everybody who didn't make it, I guess they get thousands of entries and they only take a certain few, obviously. So there is a gallery called Douglas Flanders Art Gallery. It's on 50th and France, and they opened, I think, last weekend, but they're open Tuesdays to Saturday, 11 to 6, and you can go in and see. I think they have 70 artists right now, but they accept anyone who got rejected. And
So they're still good. They
there's
just
your
didn't
moment.
quite make the cut.
I was kind of looking at stuff online, and it seems like there's a lot of controversy of artists getting accepted to the fair and things like that. So
Anyway, I'm sure there's weird politics about it that you
Probably.
don't hear about.
Exactly.
It'd be a fascinating podcast or documentary to sit in on.
So yeah, That's going on basically until the end of September. You can go check out the Gallery of Rejects.
Nice.
Number 2, Cuckoo, is that Cuckoo Kangaroo, the old band for kids. They're going to be in town doing a free show on Sunday at 1 at Sociable Cider Works. So this is like crazy dance party. All the kids are going insane. You know,
Oh my God.
hip hop fun songs, but all for kids. So
Okay, very cool.
Cuckoo Kangaroo is so good. And they're like so quirky.
It's one of those things like when people talk about it, they're like, oh, you know Cuckoo, that's the best. Have like this, yeah, it's super cute. And then number 1 is Uptown Porch Fest. It's basically the wedge neighborhood between Lindale and Hennepin. When I looked, there were 31 front porches that will have concerts. Like most of them have more than one performance going on.
On the front porch?
Yeah, I'm doing that this week. That was on my radar this week is Uptown Porch Fest.
Really?
So I'm
You
going
can
tomorrow.
just walk around. They have the map all drawn out. And then
I
they
love
have
this
like
stuff.
food trucks and bathrooms, staged on the map. So that sounds like a super fun time.
It is.
Okay.
I went last year too. It is. You just kind of chill, like just carry around like a lawn chair maybe with your friends. Just walk around, sit down, listen
Sit
to
on the
some
front
music.
yard.
Yeah, and then just pick up and go to a different one.
Yep.
Boom, done. It's
Porch
great.
Fest.
Okay, let's go down these again.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 5, Pickle Fest tomorrow at Forgotten Star Brewing. Number 4, Therapy on Tap Sunday, 1 to 4. Ladonia.
Yeah.
State Fair Reject Show is number 3 at the Douglas Flanders Art Gallery going on through September. Number 2 is Cuckoo, the kids band. They will be performing on Sunday at 1 at Sociable Cider Works. And number 1 is Uptown Porch Fest. That's tomorrow from 1 to 5
Okay.
in the wedge.
Okay. Other things that are going on. Renaissance Festival
Yep.
this weekend too. Vikings are hosting the New England Patriots tomorrow at US Bank Stadium. There was something else that was going on too.
Well, the Anoka food truck thing that you
Anoka
mentioned
food
right at
truck,
the beginning.
yes.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. Oh my God.
So busy around here.
Is it all on your Instagram, Stephanie?
It is every week. I'm posting my new ones tomorrow morning. So that'll be
Okay.
for next week.
Find Stephanie Rosner, R-O-S, Stephanie Rosner,
Yes.
Stephanie Rosner, Rosener.
Come find me. It's a good
Stephanie,
time.
we love that you come down all the way down here from, where do you come from?
I live in Northeast, so it's about 20 minutes.
Okay,
or
20.
something.
We love that you come down here every Friday
It's
to do this
fun.
for free.
Fun. Yeah.
There is a loaf of bread out there waiting for you from Country Heart.
Bailey gave me a cucumber one time too. So
I should have brought cucumbers today. Dang it.
I'll bring you a clipidoo next time. You have a dog?
No.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
have-
do.
You do have a dog? You don't know what a clipidoo is?
No.
I'm really not allowed to talk
Enlighten
about
me.
it on the radio.
I'll tell you. So basically, it's something that you can clip to your dog's collar, but also
Leash.
their leash, and you can clip their dog poop onto it as well, and so then you don't have to carry the dog poop.
It just kind of swings in the
Yeah.
breeze. Okay.
Mhm.
In the breeze.
It's amazing. There's like air conditioning, the wheel, and the clipidoo.
Yep. Yeah.
3 of the greatest
Okay,
inventions
give
of
me
all
one of those
time.
things.
I'll get you one next time. Thanks, Stephanie. Appreciate it. We'll do You Can't Make This Stuff Up coming up next. Jenny, it's all about you, Jenny, because you are very this.
Okay.
And we'll cover it next on You Can't Make This Stuff Up. Dave's Dirt coming up 25 minutes away from
Benson Boone.
Benson Boone. Thank you very much. We'll get those tickets for you coming up just after 9 on KDWB.
101.3 KDWB.
You can't make this stuff up.
2, 3, 4. New poll, 47% of people say they are competitive. Jenny is like very competitive, and 14% say they are also very competitive. So more competitive than the other ordinary competitive people. I think competitive is admirable unless it's like something where you're just way too serious about it. Let's say for you're playing, I don't know, Risk or Outburst or Scattergories. And there's like Derek who just has to win. It's like Derek's got his game face on. He's like, bah, booyah. Yeah. It's like, Derek, calm down. We're playing Outburst. Just shut up.
Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce on the podcast.
Are you that way when it comes to playing like you don't play board games?
No, I was going to say definitely not board games. No, I'm not like that. I'm competitive in the sense that I get mad at myself if I screw up. Like I just subbed in the Skickball League a couple of weekends ago. That was like so extreme. And they were so like, these people are professional athletes, I feel like. And when I screwed up, I got so down on myself. Like I missed a ball or something. But yeah, I've played with some really crazy people in kickball leagues that go like, I'm competitive that I want to win, but I'm not mean to people about it. You know, like I'm not like talking S to the other team. I'm just like, bummed out.
You're not trampling over kids?
No.
In the kickball games?
No. Well, there's not kids in a kickball game.
See, I feel like some games you have to be competitive. Like Uno, it's such a simple game, but like you better not drop another draw 4 on me. Because there's people that do that. They'll put like stacks. So draw 4, then Bailey drops a draw 4, then I have to draw 4, and then Dave has to draw 12. Like that's ridiculous.
I mean, I'm not competitive really whatsoever.
I'm really not either. I'm kind of like, okay, I'm just here to have fun.
Yeah.
And if you don't do well, then that's okay.
Unless it's
nothing
like
at stake.
A specific like tournament. And then if I am competitive, it's all happening in my brain where like someone else will perform and I'll be like, okay, I'm better than that. Okay, I can do this and this is going to be good and I'm going to win and I'm going to win. But it's all happening just in my brain.
But I feel like competitiveness, you guys are just correlating that almost to sports. And that's not true. Dave, you're competitive in your career. Bailey, you're competitive like what you just said. Those are also
no, that's true. Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to be competitive in your career because you'll be on the chopping block next time layoffs come around. So, summer camp. Did you guys go to summer camp? Let's talk about your favorite activities at summer camp. The things we enjoyed the most at summer camp were number 1. What do you think it was? Activity at summer camp?
S'mores, making s'mores.
Did not really make the top 10. No.
Tubing or jumping on that giant thing in the water.
Making out with boys.
You're kind of close. Swimming is everybody's favorite summer camp activity.
Yeah, it's like the go-to.
That was the one when we went to Camp Alexander with the Boy Scouts or Camp Many Point with the Boy Scouts. Swimming day was always a big day. Hiking was number 2. Arts and crafts at number 3. Horseback riding, team sports, archery, capture the flag, canoeing or kayaking, performing arts or putting on a play, and fishing are the top 10.
I learned how to swim because of summer camp. I went to the YMCA for like before and after school program and summer camp. And they made us wear these necklaces, red, yellow, or green, just based on your proficiency of swimming.
Sure, yeah. We had red, white, and blue.
This girl that I had a crush on in 4th grade, she had green. And I was like, oh, there's no way she's going to have green going in the big pool and I'm going to wear red like a punk. So I taught myself how to swim, got that green necklace, and we never swam off into the sunset together.
Look at that. Okay.
Aww,
we had the buddy board. I remember at like Camp Alexander in Colorado, you always had to go swimming with a buddy. So you had to take your tag and put it on the buddy board with your friends so they'll know that you were swimming with a buddy because you couldn't swim alone.
Yeah, that's smart.
The buddy board.
Never swim alone.
Here are the categories that did not make these are the least favorites on the summer camp list, and there is some crossover. The most hated activities were number 1, arts and crafts.
What?
Really?
Arts and crafts, yeah.
I love
when
arts
they like,
and crafts.
Okay, we're going to make a leather wallet. We're going to make a basket.
That's fun.
Some people liked it. Hiking, team sports, swimming, and then a 4-way tie between fishing, rock climbing, capture the flag, and performing art stuff. What do you like then? If you don't like all of those things that like camp,
yeah,
stay home.
Fishing, rock climbing, capture the flag, performing art stuff.
What the heck? That's all of camp.
We did a thing at Boy Scout camp where it was so stupid. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you this because just tell your kid never to do this.
Okay.
We would go into a tent, like 5 or 10 of us would go into a big tent, and we would make each other pass out. And
What?
we just all faked it. We pretended we were passing out. So you would stand behind your friend. They would hold their arms up in the air. And then you'd say, okay, take 3 deep breaths and hold the last one. Then you'd squeeze their diaphragm. And supposedly that would make them pass out. And it was like, you faked it.
Sounds like you guys were all just a little bit in love with each other. Were you?
Mark Connell was kind of sexy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you give him a little kiss him?
You don't know that I didn't.
I don't know that you didn't.
Kidding. All right, it's KDWB.
Right.
We'll be back with Day of Ride.
Sure.
We're running a little bit late, so let's move right into Dave's Dirt. We got some stuff to talk about and cover on Dave's Dirt. By the way, Benson Boone tickets about 15 minutes away on KDWB, so don't miss it.
From Hollywood's biggest celebrities to the latest gossip at Channel 4, it's Dave's Dirt on KDWB.
Well, let's see what we got going on here. What man's name is used most in song titles? Let's see. There is one man's name that is used more in song titles than any other man's name. That name is John.
Remember me like John Lennon. Come here, Uncle John's band, playing to the tide.
Dear John, I see it all now that you're gone.
And I know everything I needed to know. John Cougar, John Deere, John 316.
Okay, and then what woman's name is used most in song titles? Anybody want to guess?
Delilah.
That's a good guess. It's Mary.
Round mirror, keep on going. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. Mary, if you want it, I'll wait my ride.
So in case you're wondering, John and Mary, the most ordinary names, but classics are the most used names in songs.
So it was announced that LL Cool J is returning to host the MTV VMAs. He was the first rapper to receive the Video Vanguard Award in 1997. So he's got some great credentials to do that. But the MTV VMAs air on September
He's such
7th.
a great host because he's like badass enough, but also he's kind of like your cool uncle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you could hang with LL Cool J and like, go like, I don't know, go to a brewery or something with LL Cool J.
Well, it's in his name.
Fun. It is.
Ladies love Cool James.
Cool James.
Is that really what that stands for?
Ladies love Cool James. Yep.
I was today years old when I found that out.
There you go.
The podcast of the New Heights podcast, the Jason and Travis Kelce's podcast that Taylor Swift was on as a guest the other day, has now reached 13 million streams / views, I guess, because it was both on the iHeartRadio app and on YouTube. And a new thing in this is that Travis Kelce in the podcast talked about how much he likes sea otters. Apparently he's really into it. You could actually tell how much he loved it just based on his tone of voice. And the Monterey Bay Aquarium in Northern California has now reached out to Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift to offer them an invitation to their aquarium so that they can go around it by themselves. They're going to close down the aquarium so that they can go and look at all these sea otters first-hand account.
They talk in the podcast that he sends Taylor Swift photos of sea otters constantly. And I think he says that he wants one like as a pet, but he wants a wild one.
Yeah, he wants one to need him for something.
Yeah.
That like, oh, my leg. Yeah. And then he'll be like, oh, I need to save this otter. And then he saves it and it becomes attached to him. That's what he said he wants.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, Monterey Bay Aquarium in Northern California is going to make it happen for him.
There's a new trailer for a Charlie Sheen documentary. I missed the mark on Charlie Sheen, like when he was 2.5 Men was in its prime, but my dad loved it. So if this is the trailer.
I lit the fuse, and my life turns into everything it wasn't supposed to be. There's only one person alive that has the answers to so many people's questions about me. And the whole world goes, he's the guy. Imagine what that did to my head.
He was the highest paid TV star of all time.
Everything was fine for a while. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got arrested for a while.
He kept saying, no, I'm in the hospital now, but next week I'll be ready for the show.
When Charlie said that he was smoking 7-gram rocks, he was smoking 7-gram rocks.
Winning! I can't imagine being my dad. It have really hurt the people I love. The stuff that I plan on sharing, I had made a sacred vow to only reveal to a therapist.
Is there going to be anything off limits?
No.
Anybody here big Charlie Sheen fans?
No,
I don't think there are any. I don't think there are any big Charlie Sheen fans. I mean, he did some great work back before he went crazy, but then he was on 2.5 Men, and he thought he was the star, and he was the star. But the real star was Chuck Lorre, the guy who wrote the show.
Yeah.
And Charlie, it's kind of like if you wrote me a great, wonderful hit song. Let's say you're Max Martin. You wrote me a great song.
Okay.
And I sang this song and it went to number 1. And I thought, man, I am awesome. I have got a number 1 song. Forgetting the fact that Max Martin wrote the song for me. And then Charlie Sheen and Chuck Lorre, they got into it. And then Charlie really went on to do Tiger Blood, and then he faded away.
I forgot about the whole winning thing that he did.
Winning?
Yeah.
It's a 2-part documentary, and it comes out on Netflix September 10th.
I don't know that I'll watch that, but I also don't watch many documentaries.
New in theaters today, Nobody 2, and Spike Lee's Highest to Lowest is coming out this weekend. The Sharon Stone, remember Sharon Stone?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody knows her name, but you really can't name more than 1, maybe 2 movies that she's been in. She was in the weird one, the murdery one 30 years ago.
Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct. And that was the one where she was being interrogated by Newman from Seinfeld, and she crossed her legs. And remember
and
that
then
one?
Uncrossed them and then crossed them again.
And yes, and honestly, that's what made Sharon Stone famous. And she claims that was an accident. It didn't mean to show up her skirt. But people who were on the set say, no, we rehearsed it. We had to light it. It didn't just happen.
That's real.
It's kind of like there's a rumor going around, and I know you've heard this one, during the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, or Raiders of the Lost Ark, where Harrison Ford encounters this guy with a sword. And he's got the giant sword, and he's swinging it around, and Harrison Ford is fed up, and he just shoots the guy dead. Now, the rumor was that we've all heard is that Harrison Ford had diarrhea that day and he just wanted to get the scene over. So he just pulled out his gun and shot him. And people are like, oh, that's a really cool story. No, it's not true.
That's rehearsed, Betty.
It's rehearsed. And the gun had to be inspected and lit the right way. So, but we love to believe stories like that.
Yeah, because it makes it more interesting.
I have not heard that rumor before.
You know the scene I'm talking about?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
What?
No, trust me, you guys, you know me. I don't watch TV barely ever.
It's a movie. It's a movie.
I don't watch movies barely ever.
Okay, well, you're missing out.
So people are pretty upset with e.l.f. Cosmetics because they recently launched a new campaign, and it included the comedian Matt Rife. And people, of course, brought up things from his past, but also it's not really from his past because it was in 2023 where he made a joke about domestic violence. So people were like, so you guys didn't have a budget for someone who doesn't joke about abuse. But anyways, e.l.f. quickly responded to the backlash with an apology, and they ended the campaign. Matt Rife is very controversial. He's very polarizing. You either hate him, which a lot of people do, or you love him, which not as many people do.
But also, too, why are they using him to sell makeup?
That's
Does he
good
wear
question. That's a good
so this
question.
is what they said. Well, he's had a lot of face
I mean,
work
he's
done,
had
so
work
I think
done.
he does wear maybe he wears something, but it was him and then the drag queen Heidi and Closet as a quote affordable beauty attorneys that want to protect customers from overpriced products. Let me tell you something about e.l.f. I do use their products. I use their eyeliner. People ask me all the time, what is my eyeliner? It's e.l.f. However, it used to be $1.
Yeah, it's not $1 anymore.
No, it's not.
It's like $3 to $5, $6.
It's all gone up so much in the last couple of years, and that's why I used it at first because it was so cheap, and now it's not quite as cheap.
Still cheaper than a lot of them.
It is still cheaper than most things out there, but it's getting up there. All right, it's getting up there with Maybelline.
But I do trust I trust Heidi and
Maybelline?
Closet.
Are you making a joke?
No, I'm serious.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
Maybelline
didn't know.
also. It's like $12 for my mascara now. It used to be $7.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Get it together.
See, but I would trust a drag queen to tell me about makeup.
Yes,
but
I would
Matt
too.
Rife, why are you here?
I think they're trying to normalize makeup for men.
I think they just were like, you know, it would be funny if we had Matt Rife do it, and then it was just a bad oversight.
All right, I got some exciting news. We are less than 10 minutes away from Benson Boone tickets. I will explain how to win those. I'm not going to bore you with the details right now, but just be here in 10 minutes to win on KDWB. Dave's Dirt brought to you by 612 Injured Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law.
Everything is about the change. Forever. For the better. You found the love of your life, and you're about to ask for